boas, cá estamos mais um dia, uma corrida. Hoje estamos numa saída com duas cargas, uma para Cheshunt, que é este sítio onde estamos neste momento, que estou a sair, e a outra para Harringay, uma loja que eu já mostrei anteriormente, mas hoje vou uma rota completamente diferente e portanto vou gravar esta segunda saída, a ligação entre duas lojas. Aqui na Inglaterra, uma carga como esta chama-se split load, que é carga dividida. É split load porque é dividida entre duas lojas. Então a gente aqui chama-lhe split load. E portanto agora, isto Cheshunt é na parte norte da M25, portanto uns 5 km fora da M25, e Harringay é inclusivamente dentro da 406, que é a circular interior de Londres. M25 é a circular exterior, a 406 é a circular interior. Depois ainda há uma outra mais para dentro que chama-se, em inglês é Ring Road, que é o anel. Ring quer dizer anel, road, como vocês devem saber, é rua, estrada. E portanto agora estamos a sair da loja, vamos apanhar a A10, faz muitas assim, faz os estalejos. Vamos apanhar a A10 em direção a Londres. Se calhar hoje vou comer um kebabzinho. Acabamos de entrar na A10. Agora fazer aqui um update. Update quer dizer quer dizer o quê? Trazer a informação para fazer uma atualização da informação. Up é para cima, date é data, não é date de dia, não é date de data, é data de informação. Portanto é uma informação renovada, portanto, quer dizer update. O que toda a gente sabe, porque lida com computadores está habituado a esta palavra provavelmente. E então o update é o seguinte, para quem pensa em emigrar um dia para aqui, para a Inglaterra, parece-me que eu já fiz aí uns vídeos em relação a isto, em relação à dificuldade do que vai acontecer no futuro, em relação à Escócia e depois em relação ao Reino Unido. Parece-me que a Escócia está dividida neste momento, ainda não há uma garantia que sai nem que fica. Portanto, a última vez que ouvi a sondagem estava 49-51, 51 para se manter, 49 para a independência, o que é, neste momento é impossível de saber o que é que vai acontecer. Faltam 2 ou 3 semanas para o referendo e muita coisa ainda pode mudar, mas se aqui há um mês ou dois o não estava com uma vantagem grande. O não, quer dizer, a independência estava em desvantagem. Estava a independência com grande vantagem. A independência não, a unificação, a continuidade. Se manterem ligados ao Reino Unido estava em alta. Neste momento está quase a perder. E portanto está muito perto de ser votada a independência. Mas vamos ver o que é que vai acontecer agora nestes últimos dias. Só aqui um update. Isto também é ao mesmo tempo vou aprendendo umas palavras em inglês. Por sua vez, o Reino Unido está mais ou menos em relação a sair da Europa, está mais ou menos como estava. Portanto, vai depender muito de quem ganhar as eleições e neste momento está tudo muito dividido, não se sabe. Portanto, está tudo em aberto. Que algumas empresas já começaram a avisar que se o Reino Unido sair da Europa, da União Europeia, essas empresas começam a deslocar para a União Europeia. Então, e portanto, tudo pode acontecer. Isto são neste momento 7h15. Os dias estão a começar a reduzir no tamanho. Por volta das 8 horas já começa a escurecer. Isto é sinal que está a chegar o outono. Ainda está uma temperatura relativamente agradável. Está ligeiramente um bocadinho de vento. Mas estão 17 graus, 16, 17. Portanto, de noite já começa a arrefecer um bocadinho. Já chega aí aos 11 durante a madrugada. Mas por enquanto ainda está. Ainda se aguenta. Digamos que eu ainda não tive que vestir um casaco. Portanto, não está muito mal. Vou meter isto aqui a tocar um bocadinho de rádio. É uma rádio de conversação só. Portanto, o YouTube não me chateia por causa desta rádio. Chateia-me sempre ter música por causa dos direitos de autor. Não me chateia com conversação. Não estamos a ter o homem a falar.
People of that generation, they can't see what all the fuss is about.
I'm to a certain extent, yes, but also, well, from my experience with him, he knows what's correct, and it's rare that he comes out with anything that has any malice in it, and he expects everybody else to behave like that, and will be quite upset if he thought that people were being vindictive and really racist or really homophobic or, what would I say, not really sexist, but...
Rachel, it's a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you very much indeed for coming on the programme. That's Rachel Anderson, football agent, used to be agent for Julian Dix, very, very tough player. Now,
vamos fazer aqui intervalozinho, porque ainda deve demorar mais de meia hora a chegar daqui à loja e eu quero gravar quando estiver lá mais perto do que aqui. Até já. Ora, estamos neste momento a passar por cima da 406. Deve demorar aí mais um bocadinho de sorte, uns 20 minutos. Tecnicamente era menos se não houvesse trânsito, mas tendo em conta que hoje é sexta-feira, é capaz de apanhar, somos capazes de apanhar um bocadinho de trânsito. Portanto, também tem muitos sinais luminosos. É capaz de demorar um bocadinho mais. Todos estes risquinhos que vêem no chão parecem uma escala, são para câmaras de velocidade. Esta aqui não deve estar ativa, esta estava agora aqui ao meu lado direito, porque não tem marcas no chão e não é permitido tirar a velocidade aos carros sem as marcas estarem no chão. As marcas é uma espécie de escala para provar, através de duas fotografias, uma que tira a entrada e outra à saída daquela escala, que o carro fez aquela velocidade durante aquele período de tempo e portanto usam a escala para provar. Se não tiver escala não podem provar. Além de poderem dizer que sim, que há excesso de velocidade, mas não podem fazer nada porque aquilo faz parte da prova, da evidência.
HSBC. In a newspaper article, Douglas Flint says if votes to break away next month would see money flow out of the country. Ryanair boss Michael O'Leary is in Cyprus for talks about buying the country's struggling national airline. The no-frills carrier.
O Banco da Inglaterra estava agora a falar, estava agora aqui a dizer no rádio, se a Escócia decidir sair do Reino Unido, que há de haver uma parte grande de dinheiro que vai sair do Reino Unido, que é o que vem do Mar do Norte, do petróleo e do gás.
With Nectar Business, the loyalty program where collecting points is easy.
Any showers should die out this evening for London and the southeast. Clear spells overnight with lows of 7 degrees. Mostly dry and clear across the UK, but the chance of some isolated light showers later. Fine and dry for most across the weekend, but some rain in the west will spread eastwards on Sunday into the bank holiday Monday as well. From Global's newsroom for LBC, I'm Glenn Thompson.
Still problems on the underground tonight because of industrial action. Very limited service on the central line. That's just running between White City and Ealing Broadway, Mile End and Epping at the moment, with services running every 20 minutes or so. Because of the industrial action, there's no service on the Waterloo and City line. Onto the roads at Park Royal, you're queuing on the North Circular, the eastbound side. There's a lane blocked after an accident at the Park Royal interchange. Some very long delays if you're heading away from town on the M1 this evening. It remains closed northbound at junction 14. That's the Milton Keynes exit. Very long queues, 15 miles of solid queues all the way up to the scene of a serious accident near Northampton at junction 15. At the moment, you're being taken off the northbound M1 at Milton Keynes junction 14, and then there's long delays through Milton Keynes up the A5. So worth avoiding the M1 northbound shut junction 14. Keeping London moving. Your next travel update is in 15 minutes.
With GoToMeeting, relieve the stress. Hold your meeting online from anywhere.
When patients come to us for help, many of them have been living with painful, disfigured teeth for years. Their regular dentist may tell them nothing can be done, but our treatment takes just hours and can really give them back their confidence. I'm Dr. Michael Zibitz from TDC Implant Center. We offer a new innovative treatment that gives patients a full set of beautiful fixed teeth in just one day. So see smileinaday.co.uk or call TDC Harley Street on 0203 7334 986.
This bank holiday weekend at Homebase, there's 15% off everything, in-store and online. That's 15% off on top of our other great offers. Homebase, exclusions apply.
At the Wise Bedroom Centre in Bexley Heath, we understand beds.
They're our haven, our sanctuary, our soft, squidgy square of luxury. They're where we de-stress, recharge and relax. Which is why we make finding your next bed, mattress or bedroom furniture as easy as possible. We only have the biggest brand names. Our large stocks mean quick delivery, and you won't lose sleep over the prices either.
The Wise Bedroom Centre. Find us on the Broadway, Bexley Heath, and online at wisebedrooms.co.uk.
An amazing kitchen, an amazing bathroom, an amazing hallway, and amazing tiles. Our range of porcelain, ceramic and bespoke tiles can make any home amazing. Right now, buy 5 metres or more of plain tiles and get a third off the retail price. Visit our showroom and warehouse at Park Royal Road, London, or call 0208 83 84 900. Make your home amazing at amazingtiles.com.
At Selco Builders Warehouse, we've been nailing down our prices so you can always get a massive range of great trade products at great trade prices. For instance, during August, 4x2-inch CLS timber is only £2.29 per 2.4 metre length ex-VAT. And now see thousands of products and check stock online at Selco's new mobile-friendly website, selcobw.com. Get it straight from Selco. Selco is where the trade goes.
Ian Dale at Drive on LBC.
With the RAC, motorists, we salute you this summer.
7:36, if you just tuned in, we're talking about casual racism, sexism, homophobia. The reason being Malky Mackay, the former Cardiff manager, has had to issue an abject apology this evening for the words that he used in text to his colleague at Cardiff City, Ian Moody. I'm wondering how common this is. It's described as banter by the League Managers Association. They've had to apologise for using that word as well. I think it's banter, it's just all rather nasty and insulting. Have you ever had to put up with this yourself? What did you do about it? 0345 6060 973. Chris the Cabby says, Ian and his holier-than-thou media liberal friends, something must be done about the way the working classes think. Chris, if you really believe that and you want to give me a call, you know the number, it's 0345 6060 973. If you want to defend casual racism, sexism and homophobia, be my guest and I'll rip you to shreds. David is in West Sussex. Hello, David.
Oh, hi there, Ian. Firstly, can I just make 2 points before I come to my actual point? It's about resignations.
Estamos a chegar ao de Green, que é uma zona conhecida das mulheres, que é onde as mulheres gostam de vir às compras, que é aqui nesta rua em frente, onde estão a ir as carreiras para o lado direito. Daqui até à outra parte da rua são mais ou menos 2 km, em que é só lojas de roupa de um lado e do outro. Por isso é que é a zona preferida das mulheres. Neste momento entramos em Green Lane. Esta gente faz só para uma ultrapassagem.
Maybe, but again, I mean, we're not talking about Suarez, and he did get a ban. I'm asking.
We're talking about banning these people for doing what they did in a type of banter way for life.
What would you do with them then?
Well, I would ban them, yes, but you know, it's not one law for one, wrong for the other. Just because Suarez has been paid £80 million to go to Barcelona, he should have been outlawed.
Okay, well, you made that point a couple of times now. I'd like to know what people would do with Malky Mackay. He has apologised, which is frankly more than Luis Suarez ever did. I mean, he did in the end, only to get his move to Barcelona. But what would you do with Malky Mackay? How long a ban would you give him? Maybe he won't get a ban at all. I mean, knowing the FA, who knows? Rory is in Horsham. Hello, Rory.
Hi, thanks for taking the call.
Hi.
Yeah, I just wanted to comment just generally on sort of reaction to these things by the people that do it, because they always say, you know, it was a mistake, I didn't mean anything. But a mistake is an accident. You know, something you didn't mean. These comments are clearly intentional. But by saying they're a mistake, that's really I'm not racist, I'm not sexist or anything like this. Why did you say it then? I think
See,
that gives no...
we can all indulge in banter, and as I say, I can't read out most of these texts. I can read this one out though. It refers to Phil Smith, a football agent. He says, "Go on, Fat Phil. Nothing like a Jew that sees money slipping through his fingers." Well, I mean, there aren't two ways of interpreting that, are there?
No, I mean that's disgusting. I think if anyone who says anything that is nasty and is going to upset someone if they heard it, I mean they should just take a long hard look at themselves, shouldn't they, and be deeply sorry. We should know that they are deeply sorry before they any chance.
And you see, the fact that he sends these texts to Moody, and I'm assuming that they were responded to in kind, it shows that they must have had conversations where these kind of things were said, because you don't send a text like that to someone where you're not quite sure how it'll be received.
No, that's totally true, isn't it?
I imagine, he says hastily. Okay, Rory, thank you very much. We're going to go to Dave then, but we can't now. 0345 6060 973 is the number to call. You can text me 84850, tweet at LBC, email ian@lbc.co.uk. I wonder how common these kind of exchanges are. I'm going to ban the word banter now about this because it isn't banter, is it? It's actually it's abuse more than anything. How have you had to put up with this yourself? What did you do about it? Matthew is in Warwickshire. Hello, Matthew.
Good evening. Hello. Thank you for taking my call. I think there's some really interesting facets to this. I think, first of all, the thing that it does is completely and utterly embarrass the football game and the people at the tracks and how they're policed and administrated. But there's a really fundamental piece. The first thing is that it was defended as bad. Well, as far as I'm aware, answer was always mutual. You join in with somebody and they join in with you. And what is said is accepted and excused because it's within defined rules of that relationship. That's the first thing. The second thing is crucial. Is that those comments are made on a company telephone.
No chance.
Which means that they fall within.
No chance. Quer dizer, não tem hipótese. Não há sítio para parar.
And it's always the same thing, isn't it? That the moment that's found out,
Portanto, vamos direto à loja.
I'm not xenophobic, I'm not this, I'm not that. But you would only have said those things when you were found out.
Well, and that is true, and that's what always happens in these situations. If a politician gets caught out in a scandal, it's always sort of abject apology, that's not really me and all the rest of it. Well, and I think the League Managers Association made the point that there were 10,000 texts or something like that, and there were only a dozen of them that were of this nature. Well, that doesn't wash with me, because it indicates a thought process which is very, very ugly.
It's a little bit like, you know, a mugger in the street saying, well, there was 4,000 people on that street, but I only mugged one lady.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
So what should happen to him now, and what should the FA do more generally about this kind of issue within football?
Well, I think the first thing is that kick racism out of football is a completely inept organisation. You have rules. You have a rule for a professional footballer who says, oh, I didn't mean to say Negredo, it's part of my culture, and is allowed to continue in his employment. You then have a fan who's able to make...
Vamos virar aqui à esquerda e praticamente estamos na loja. 8987. O número do código para entrar ao portão. Se quiserem vir cá, queiram entrar no portão, 2987. Não digam que fui eu que disse. É uma grande coisa, sim senhor. É.
If my club ever wanted to employ Marky Mackay after this, I suspect that my reaction would be to send them back my season ticket, because I wouldn't want him to be the manager, even though he was a player there at one time. Matthew, thank you very much. 0345 6060 973. Surprise, surprise, Chris.
What the heck?
Remember, he was sort of saying being far too sort of liberal.
O que é que eu disse que era o código? 2987?
Doesn't stop many of your colleagues phoning LBC, does it, Chris? This is LBC at 7:45.
This is Adam Moore in the LBC Travel Centre, starting with the Underground, a very limited service on the Central Line tonight because of industrial action. It's only running between White City and Ealing Broadway to 10 o'clock tonight, and there's a service every 20 minutes on that line between White City and Ealing Broadway. There's no service on the Waterloo and City Line because of the strike action. On the road to the North Circular, queuing eastbound at Park Royal, an accident which is blocking lane 3 just by the Park Royal interchange. Now, if you're heading away from town on the M136, some very long delays once you get to Milton Keynes. There was a serious accident early this afternoon near to Northampton at junction 15. Because of that, there are long delays, 2.5 to 3 hours, with the queues all the way back to junction 13 at Bedford. So if you can, it's worth avoiding the M1 northbound, which is still shut at junction 15 after this serious accident from this afternoon. Keeping London moving, your next travel update is in half an hour.
LBC Travel.
With GoToMeeting, relieve the stress. Hold your meeting online from anywhere.
Ian Dale at Drive on LBC.
With the RAC, making your summer go further.
Man is 90% water, or so they say, which is why we wanted to convey this message about hydration on our underground transportation. Our advice is simple, short and plain. Please take some water onto the train, especially when the sun is hot. Yes, we know that doesn't happen a lot. But whatever the weather, it's quite smart to pick up a bottle before you start. It's no fun feeling sick and faint, or just so-so, for the sake of a little H2O.
Remember to stay hydrated on the tube. Transport for London. Every journey matters.
At Wickes, we've got everything you need to plan big and pay small. With 25% off all deck balls, there's 25% off tiles when you spend £50, and up to 35% off a wide range of flooring. There's also 3 for 2 on Dulux paint. So, plan big and pay small. It's all on, isn't it? Wickes, other than...
This bank holiday weekend at Homebase, there's 50% off everything in-store and online. That's 50% off on top of our other great offers. Homebase, exclusions apply.
I'd like to talk about the amazingly spacious Citroen C3 Picasso. Yeah, but why talk about it when you can touch it? It features ingenious storage within the front passenger seat.
Picasso.
And a huge 500 litre
Ora, chegamos. Já estão com a porta aberta. Quer dizer que querem descarregar já. Quer dizer que o kebab só vem depois da descarga. Olha, espero que tenham gostado. Não se esqueçam, para quem é novo nestas andanças, subscrevam, partilhem, façam o que for possível para divulgar, que é para ver se a gente cresce. Tá? Um abraço e até à próxima. A propósito, vou ter 2 dias de folga, sábado e domingo. Volto na segunda-feira. Portanto, eu vou meter este vídeo amanhã. Depois só volto a ver um vídeo talvez na terça-feira. Tá bom? Um abraço e até à próxima. Tchau.